The Great Reset. There has been much talk of the pandemic ushering in a great reset. Depending on your viewpoint, it's either a positive opportunity to change how we live, or it's an attempt by the controlling elite to exert even more influence over us to ensure our subservience to the overlords. Whatever the case, on the individual level, many of us have been reappraising our lives throughout these hokey-pokey times. By hokey-pokey, I refer to the 1 foot in, 1 foot out, shake it all about lockdowns and other such restrictive measures we've experienced of late. With both a desire by some to live a more virtuous life and a potentially enforced Great Reset in mind, heavy on grand rhetoric but light on specifics as the latter appears to be, here I suggest changes to a few key areas that, if implemented, will surely have us within touching distance of salvation, until the rules of engagement change again, that is. Travel and general movement. Good news first. There will be absolutely no restrictions on moving around for those on foot or push bike. We're not sure about rollerblading and skateboarding. They seem a bit too radical. In other words, self-propelled movement, as in using your own energy to get around, is limitless. No interfering state here, but it will be tracking you all the same. For those who feel the need to use transport whose motion is propelled by means other than one's own energy, there will be a daily limit of 20 kilometres. While this may seem quite tight, you will be allowed to accumulate unused kilometres. So, for example, if you didn't use mechanically powered transport for 2 years straight, in the third year you'd have built up 14,600 kilometres to use. What more could you want? Needless to say, billionaires and world leaders are excluded from this and all the following measures due to the fact that civilization would end should their ability to operate be curtailed in any way. Food and drink. Similar to travel, there will be no restrictions on what you can consume provided it is sourced within a, give us a number? Okay, 50 kilometre radius of where you live. To be clear, by sourced I mean grown or reared within that catchment area. All other foodstuffs will be subject to very punitive taxes, the exact details of which have yet to be finalised. Clothing. In line with the previous, can you guess what's coming? There will be no limit on the purchase of clothing whose raw materials come from inside a 50 kilometre radius and whose fabrication also occurred within that area. Outside of that, the restrictions are as follows. No more than 5 units of each officially recognised undergarment per person per year, i.e. 5 pairs of socks, 5 boxers, 5 vests, 5 knickers, 5 pairs of tights, 5 bras. No more than 2 upper body items of clothing per person per year, 1 lower body item of clothing per person per year, 1 suit per person per year. No more than 2 footwear items per person per year. There will be an associated campaign to get people to walk barefoot more often. Think of it as bottom-up toughening up. Technology. All citizens of the world will be provided with a smartphone that must be kept switched on during one's active hours. What's more, everyone must have a Facebook account and spend at least 2 hours per day on it. No problem for many, that. People can publish whatever material they wish, provided it meets the approval of the moderators. In addition, material can be removed with no prior warning and no reason needs to be given. Moreover, users can be banned from posting material should these faceless, answerable-to-nobody moderators see fit to do so. Please note, the identity of moderators is not revealed in order to protect all of humankind. Finally, as we're nearing the end of history, references to the past will be removed from the internet. It's time to look forward, guys, not back. That's enough to take in for now. I'll be back with more later. In any case, it's an impressive blueprint for a better future, isn't it?